Queen Elizabeth II made a rare statement on Ukraine's Independence Day in support of the Ukrainian people. Wednesday marked 31 years since Ukraine gained its independence from the Soviet Union. In a rare address through the British Embassy in Kyiv, Her Majesty gave the Ukrainian people her warmest greetings. The news comes following warnings of Moscow stepping up attacks in the country. At least 15 people were killed and 50 injured in an Independence Day attack on a railway station. In a series of tweets, the UK and Ukraine Twitter account said, on their 31st anniversary of independence, Her Majesty the Queen congratulates Ukrainians. In her address to the President of Ukraine she said, "It gives me great pleasure to send Your Excellency and the people of Ukraine my warmest greetings on the celebration of your Independence Day. In this most challenging year, I hope that today will be a time for the Ukrainian people, both in Ukraine and around the world, to celebrate their culture, history and identity. May we look to better times in the future." Elizabeth R., the Queen has previously shown her support for Ukrainian citizens by donating to a charitable appeal. The Disasters Emergency Committee, DEEC, thanked the Queen in March for making a generous donation towards the appeal, which was set up to help civilians affected by the conflict. The news comes following a bloody attack on a Ukrainian train station which killed 15 people and injured 50 more. Ukrainian President Zelensky had warned that Moscow would likely try to disrupt Independence Day celebrations. The attack hit a train and the surrounding vehicles at a station in the small town of Chaplin, about 90 miles west of Donetsk near Dnipro. 4 carriages were thought to be on fire. In a video address to the United Nations Security Council, Mr. Zelensky said, 4 passenger wagons are now on fire. As of now, at least 15 people have been killed and around 50 people have been wounded. Rescuers are working, but, unfortunately, the death toll could increase. Elsewhere in the east and south of the country there were reports of continued Russian shelling. The Queen wasn't the only Briton to pay homage to Ukraine's independence. Outgoing Prime Minister Boris Johnson made a surprise visit to Kyiv today to mark the occasion. He said Ukraine can and will win this war while visiting the capital. He set out to pledge a further £54 million to the country. He also received the Order of Liberty for the UK's support. It is the highest honour which a foreign national can receive from Ukraine. Mr. Johnson said, "For the past 6 months, the United Kingdom has stood shoulder to shoulder with Ukraine, supporting this sovereign country to defend itself from this barbaric and illegal invader. Today's package of support will give the brave and resilient Ukrainian armed forces another boost in capability, allowing them to continue to push back Russian forces and fight for their freedom."